So it's important to point out that this entire time, when I've been using the MIDI note generator or transform tools, I've been doing so within the default selection, which in a newly created clip is just going to be the loop brace. However, I'd be remiss not to mention that both the MIDI note generation and transformation is selection dependent. So what does that mean? Well, I've created a new clip on the operator track, and I'll just use the seed option. And in this case, instead of generating a full bar, I'm just going to select this span of time, 3/8 notes or 6/16 notes. And then as I begin generating, it will just be within that region. So this is especially powerful if you want to generate new notes, perhaps to fill a sort of gap in the context of some other MIDI by using, for example, the multi-clip selection. So you can see, okay, here's the gap. This isn't a great example. I've just got a random chord thing. Let's try a different one here. Yeah, those are the full chords. It's not really so instructive. But I can see here, at least in the first bar, like maybe this could be a chunk of time over top of those chords that aren't so busy, where I might want to just selectively generate some notes kind of within that gap. All of which is to say that the note generation needn't be taking up the entire bar or 2 bars or however long your clip might be. Similarly, it's important to show, for example, with this chord art clip, which I'll now duplicate, that the transformations are also selection dependent. So if I now switch to the transformation tab, and let's say I want to maybe think about adding some grace notes, perhaps. Yeah, let's do the ornament. Then I can just select these notes up here and maybe also shift selecting these ones over here for some reason, just to demonstrate the flexibility of this selection dependent transformation. And now I can begin to process. And now we can see grace notes have been created, but only on those selected notes, not on the rest of the unselected material. So this can be quite useful to expand the capabilities of these already incredibly powerful MIDI tool generators and transformers.